creating community together.
Meeting people from all over the world.
Adventuring with creatives.
Being in nature, being out of the city.
Creating beautiful things.
Spontaneous nature.
It's breathtaking.
So Alberta is a place I had been trying to visit for a while, and one day I was scrolling my Instagram feed and I saw that it was a camp for creatives and mavericks, and it had my attention. I was like, couldn't stop thinking about it.
So I came here on my own, I came here by myself. I think it was really powerful to have people come from all over Canada, all over America, all over the world, to rally around creativity and community.
Being able to meet a bunch of new people and connect with all these creators and photographers and learn from them, and also on top of that, to get to know them beyond just Instagram and like their number of followers, and that doesn't mean anything, but that they're real people too.
On our first hike together, we hiked to a nearby lake that we've never heard of or seen before.
We were all still getting comfortable with each other, learning each other's names, kind of figuring out what everyone's about.
Once we got up to the lake, some of us started taking pictures with the mountains in the background while others decided to canoe on the lake.
All these people, like the social influencers and the big photographers here, are so inspirational in what they do. And
as a creative, it's so important to surround yourself with people who can build you up, who can challenge you, and bring you to the next level.
After our first hike at the camp, a group of 5 of us all got together right after the hike. We were like, hey, it would be really fun to ride in the back of this pickup all the way back to camp. So we did it, and the driver was willing and let us do it.
It was just like the best experience because I didn't know any of these people yet. It was just like second day.
But then there was a moment about halfway when everything went silent for about a minute, and then we all just looked at each other and we realized that we were all just present and aware for that minute.
Just felt like so like freeing, and you're just like taking in all the like freshness of being in nature.
Every night, we always have a campfire, but on this night, the campfire didn't last long when the northern lights spontaneously showed up.
Whoa. Everyone just left the campfire, grabbed their cameras and tripods, and started setting up.
It's getting stronger.
We had a 3 a.m. wake-up call. Basically just had time to grab all our camera gear, make sure it was all charged, and got on the bus. Didn't take long and people started to fall asleep again, and I don't know, I was out within like 10 minutes. I slept almost the entire bus ride to Moraine.
favorite hike is definitely Moraine Lake in the morning. Being able to catch the sunlight on the top of those peaks as they were coming in, absolutely stunning.
Just the way that the light was reflecting off the water and to get the mountains, it was great.
Everyone was creative, up to the point even when we go up to hikes. There are people who are taking photos I've just never seen before, and just the angles, because I've been there up all the time, and I take the same shots all the time, but everyone else went up there and they got entirely different shots.
Just the amount of photos I was able to get from one spot was just immaculate.
The photos we take here are beautiful, but I don't think any of the photos we've taken does justice to how beautiful it is here in person.
On our last full day at camp, there was this hike up to Rawson Lake, and that one was probably the hardest one of the entire week, any of the other hikes. Everyone was saying it was like a must-see, like you have to go see Rawson Lake. So we go, and it was a lot of incline. It was kind of difficult.
We were taking many breaks along the way up, and we were all going at each other's pace.
And by the time we got up to the lake, I mean, it was stunning. It was so beautiful, the colors, the mountains, the lake itself. There were plenty of photo opportunities, and it's just like at the end of a difficult hike, you're always satisfied at the top, especially when the top is so beautiful.
So in the back there was a sun setting and there was dust all over this, just this open field. And shout out to Adelle. She pulled over and everyone got out of the bus, and everyone actually got an opportunity to take pictures of portraits, and that was really nice.
Community, in essence, is everything. It all ties back to the people. No matter what you're doing in your life, people make other people successful, and people make other people happy. And at the end of everything, no matter what you do, no matter who you are, all you want to feel is that connection with other people. And the way you can do that is through community. And what we created over this week was a huge belonging and a huge sense of community that I don't think any of us will ever forget or let go of.